Over the weekend, the Milford High School Auditorium was dedicated to their former music director, Jerry Thompson. Here to tell us more about this incredible gentleman and his legacy is his daughter, Gretchen Pikus. So Gretchen, tell us a little bit more about your father.
My father served in Vietnam,
Wow.
2 tours. He was a ranger in an alert unit. And so he saw quite a bit of action in Vietnam. And he really came back very young. He had always been involved in music, very interested in playing in bands, did as I was a baby, and found a job where he could play in a band and get a salary. So
It doesn't get better than that.
That worked out for him, yes. Yes, I've heard some stories of students in the 1972 were really shocked to see the music director walking with long hair.
Yeah.
So that was unique for them.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think, you know, music, musical theater, the performing arts, it's such an incredible outlet for so many kids. And whether it's discovering who you are while you're growing up, or maybe it's even an outlet for somebody who served in Vietnam. You know, the performing arts are really special. What do you think it was for your father to share that with students as they grow up?
He always told me to find a job that you really enjoyed that was cool.
Yeah.
So I think he absolutely did.
Yeah.
I think he absolutely did.
So they've decided to rename the auditorium in his memory.
Yes.
So what does that mean to you?
The effort was very much led by 2 of his former students, Paula Bragg and Trisha Resigno. And to be very honest, they just kind of took the plan and ran with it completely. Created a GoFundMe. I was definitely not surprised by the quality of the performances, but surprised by the performances and how meaningful they were in choices of music selection.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome.
And you were telling me, I mean, not even just a music director, but he really did a little bit of everything when it came to sort of running that auditorium. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. Some stories are a little amusing.
Sure.
He would actually climb scaffolding to change lights and lighting booths, which they now have made lower to the ground. So he did. In fact, Dr. Resigno had spoken about how when he first came into the auditorium, he told him to check under every seat. He would not find any gum.
Wow.
So he found
the high
that
school auditorium, that's impressive.
That was a big deal to him. Yes.
That is a big deal. It is. Well, that's his space, and he kept it clean. And you were telling me about some sketches too that you found, right?
Yes. So in the musical, he would sketch out each of the different sets for whatever the location, the setting of the scene was. He was fortunate in his early years to have some really awesome art teachers next to him, Jack Kunkel and Helen Lucia, and they actually really encouraged his art. So he was an artist as well. We have a lot of personal family charcoal portraits and things like that. So yes, music and art,
they go hand in hand a lot of the times.
Absolutely.
Now, what is something that you hope about your father's legacy maybe that lives on in the newly named auditorium and maybe with each new class of students that comes through that loves music?
I have already seen, and I enjoy when I watch students perform and they feel empowered, confident, and really great about what they're doing.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
So I've already seen that from next classes. So if that just keeps going, that will be an honor enough.
Well, do you still come back and check out these performances in their newly named auditorium?
Well, so it just was named this weekend, but I had been there before. Also, the auditorium is very special. It's a place where my sister and I grew up.
Yeah.
Because of being there the whole time. And my daughter also danced on the stage for over 10 years. Yeah. So That is, it's a special place, those squeaky seats.
Yeah, there is something special about the squeaky seats in that
Yes,
auditorium.
yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and
Thank you for
sharing
having
about
me.
your father's legacy and a newly named auditorium. Like we
Thank
said, we
you.
love to highlight incredible people in our community and all along coastal Delmarva.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for
Excellent.
coming in. Well, we've got more incredible community members to highlight on the way when Coast Life gets back.